I've had enough of just using regular ChatGPT. I can't afford to spend any more time double checking and not trusting that information is correct. These days, we have clients all across the country, sometimes the world. So having a tool that is an expert in every single state, jurisdiction level can be huge. That makes it a no-brainer during tax season. I'm Jamie Daffner, I'm the head of sales here at TaxGPT. When we talk to clients that are deep into tax season, they are desperately needing something that can accurately provide them information that they can trust. They either have too much work piled up and they realize that their current processes aren't efficient enough for them to get through the research in time, so they need a solution, or they have something that is too complicated to take on by themselves and they have to find something that's accurate. So that's why a lot of times we'll see people come to TaxGPT because they're like, hey, I've had enough of just using regular ChatGPT. I can't afford to spend any more time double checking and verifying everything and not trusting that this information is correct. It's worth it to go to something that's tax focused. AI can be scary, but with tax and AI in mind, it's in our name. We make sure that our AI is simple yet efficient. It's going to allow you to operate in your firm in ways that you probably weren't able to before, but still not so unfamiliar that you don't recognize what you're doing anymore. It's only going to help give more confidence to the answers that you're looking for at your client research. A lot of times it's for multi-state research. People are experts at the state that they practice in. These days, we have clients all across the country and sometimes the world. So having a tool that is an expert in every single state, jurisdiction level can be huge. It's basically like having a tax professional you can trust anywhere that you have a client. With the big beautiful bill that came out, it's changed areas where they may have felt like an expert previously. There's some level of unsureness around that. People will come to TaxGPT because everything is fresh. The big beautiful bill is ingrained into TaxGPT's library, so they can ask it any question related to that and get the most up-to-date information. Other workflows could be helping them write memos, responding to IRS notice. That's a huge one. It takes a ton of time. You have to figure out what's going on, what's the best way to write this. Your client may not always give you a lot of context, so the tax writer functionality is a massive time saver. And then as well as reviewing tax returns, having an agent like Agent Andrew to check for mistakes that could be critical before you submit something to the IRS. That's huge from time savings, but also monetary value. The biggest objection that we get is, how is this different than ChatGPT? Why would I need something else? And the best way to handle it is our core values: accuracy, security, and then the human aspect. We built a tool that will not hallucinate, that you know is going to be authoritative and accurate with cited sources, that's going to be secure, which allows for document analysis, which opens up an entire world of possibility for research, for analysis, and then knowing that you are also partnering with the company that, one, will respond to your service inquiries, any support issues that you have, but also provides training and continuous education and actually genuinely cares about building a product specifically for tax professionals. A feature that when people watch demos with us, it's the secure document analysis. They're actually able to upload tax returns, bank statements, financial statements, and have a level of analysis and summarization. You can't securely upload those same types of documents into OpenAI. That usually opens up their minds. I can use TaxGPT for a ton of different things versus just getting questions and answers back. Something that is a big light bulb moment as well is the client intelligence piece. You can create an individual or business client profile, put in contextual information, and then ask research threads based off those individuals and businesses. We relate entities to each other. That speaks to tax professionals' languages. And so the fact that we've built an entire module that really understands that and then uses that to get more accurate, pointed information, that's a huge, like, okay, these guys at TaxGPT, they know what they're doing. So when it comes to tax research, What our clients find is TaxGPT is in the middle. You have traditional research methods. These legacy libraries, they've been around for a long time and they're fantastic and they have great, accurate information. But people will tell us they can be cumbersome. They lack the AI component and they're pretty pricey. And then on the other side, there's just AI, which is fantastic, wonderful technology, but it's not tax focused. TaxGPT has the knowledge of those traditional research methods, but also the intuitiveness and the agility of the AI. More and more people every day coming to TaxGPT because they're like, if this is actually verifiable and accurate and I can trust it, that's worth it for me. That makes it a no-brainer during tax season. We definitely recommend booking a demo of TaxGPT. It's a 30-minute call. We get to know you, your pain points and your needs, run you through a demonstration of the product, show you how everything works, and you'd be surprised.